Muller Christensen that could get it clear. Out only as far as Deco. And Singwa nutmegging Paulson. Silva across the cover. It's had a solid start of the game, Silva. Normally plays in a more central midfield position, particularly at club level. Here's Duda. Having so many opportunities to get the ball out wide. So far the delivery hasn't quite been all that it might be. Relentless Portuguese pressure, and it might tell for something now. The flag is up against Ronaldo. Well, he acknowledges that he did play the ball after the whistle had gone. It was a close call. He was just about offside, but it was close. Massimo Bissaka just had a quiet word with Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored on his Real Madrid debut against Deportivo La Coruña last week. His last goal for his country back in February. Jurgensen. Nicklas BENDTNER. Well, the idea was right. Saw the run of Dennis Romedal ahead of him. This is Pepe. Singwa. Thiago. Raul Morelos. Silva stepping up from the defensive line. Do like to play direct football, Denmark. You look at the blueprint for Danish national success through the years. Remember, they were European champions less than 20 years ago. Always played with a big target man. BENDTNER these days, it was Eberson for years and years. 4-2-3-1 formation, normally the order of the day. Players who can supply quality delivery from out wide. Jurgensen sits deeper these days than he used to, but for a long time it was he on one side and Romedal on the other. Here's Jon Dahl Tomasson finding Jurgensen. Jurgensen playing it too far ahead of his captain, winning his 104th cap tonight. Jon Dahl Tomasson, who has scored 2 previous goals against the Portuguese in friendlies. Ronaldo's layoff. He continues his run forward. Singwa. Deco. Simao. Missed the best chance so far. Ronaldo. Just had Anderson scrambling back for a moment. Grateful to see the ball just drop onto the roof of the net. Minimal backlift. Anderson did have it covered. Portugal's golden generation failed to win them a major tournament, although they came mightily close. That golden generation, of course, discovered by and large by Carlos Queiroz. The likes of Luis Figo, Rui Costa, Fernando Couto, João Pinto and Vitor Bahia Wall went on to become 5 of the 6 most capped players ever for the senior Portuguese national team. They all played under Queiroz when he was coach of the Portuguese under-20s. It's his second spell in charge of the national side, originally in charge in the early 90s when, funnily enough, they failed to qualify for the tournament they were going for, Euro 92. The Danes failed to qualify for it as well, but because of the war in Yugoslavia, Denmark were given the backdoor entrance and won it. Well, Portugal going to fail to qualify for another tournament under Queiroz. A win here doesn't quite transform their prospects. A defeat here all but rubber stamps their exit. There was a bit of climbing. Jakob Poulsen, the guilty man, as he knocked it down for Thomason. Deco. Portugal still have to play Hungary, currently second in the group, twice. They go to Budapest on Wednesday. Next month, they take them on at home. Now, if the Portuguese were to lose tonight, decent effort coming in from Deco. Lovely interplay again, this time between Ronaldo and Deco. Ronaldo very alive to what was on around him. Lovely back heel, Deco unable to get the power in the shot. If Portugal were to lose here this evening and Hungary were to beat Sweden, remember at the moment they're losing 1-0 to the Swedes, but if Denmark and Hungary were to win the games, then Portugal could go out of the competition on Wednesday. They would have to beat the Hungarians home and away to keep their hopes alive. At the moment, Olof Mellberg's goal has given Sweden the lead in Hungary. Portugal well on top here without having a breakthrough in the opening half hour or so. Silberbauer. Bendtner made a run in towards a central position. He was hoping that the likes of Romedal would make a run in behind to utilise the space. There's Carlos Queiroz, former coach of Sporting and Real Madrid, and of course a couple of spells as Sir Alex Ferguson's number 2 at Manchester United. That'll be a free kick. And Silberbauer with the challenge. Certainly if Thiago could have got back to his feet, I'm sure he would have done. He had an outstanding chance of getting through. Silberbauer possibly a little bit lucky not to pick up a yellow card there. Duda and Deco standing over it. It's Duda with the effort. Anderson forced to punch it away. Decent strike from the Malaga defender. It's given Portugal their second corner. Pepe made the run in towards the near post. Bendtner was back to clear. Duda, lovely pass. Ronaldo making his way forward in the centre, and Silberbauer very grateful to smuggle it away for a corner. Few appeals that perhaps there was a foul by Christian Poulsen, the number 2 here, as Deco